Now, I just watched one of the most emotional and most important episodes of a podcast I've ever seen.
What's one thing that you love as a man in the bedroom that you think is kind of falling off today, that you think more men should be into, more guys should be doing?
Oral sex.
What? Yo. I be saying, like, bro, it's free, bro. My run is gonna be free, bro. Niggas not talking about nothing.
Specifically, a woman's like perineal blood coming from...
Perineal, dude, what?
From that area.
What?
I need to find better things to do in my free time, bro.
They love me for me. Put all that shit aside, they what you seeing me.
I just watched one of the most emotional and most important episodes of a podcast I've ever seen. And I can't tell if we gotta go over this together. I hope you're ready to get in touch with your emotions, because this one episodes of a podcast I love podcasts now. I just watched one of the most emotional and most important episodes of a podcast I've ever seen. And we've got to go over this together. I hope you're ready to get in touch with your emotions, because this one, you're going to need a box of tissues nearby for.
What's one thing that you love as a man in the bedroom that you think is kind of falling off today, that you think more men should be into, more guys should be doing?
Oral sex.
What? Yo. And this is what I be saying, like, bro, it's free, bro. My run is gonna be free, bro. The niggas is not talking
Eating
about
pussy.
niggas not talking about nothing.
Amen. Our
Niggas don't
champion
be
has
talking
arrived.
about nothing,
Shout it
boy.
louder for those in the back row.
Niggas ain't
But
talking
not
about
just
nothing,
the
nigga.
act of it.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be talking about
The entire
nothing,
performance
bro.
you should literally treat eating fucking labia, pons, clitoris,
He's trying to troll, bro. I think he's
piece,
trying
even
to
inner
troll, bro.
thigh,
I'm gonna be real. I think he's trying to
as
troll.
this like orchestral event.
I agree, man. I don't...
Yes, just like the great artists that came
think
before us, you
he's
must
trolling,
treat
bro.
eating
I think he's
pussy
trolling.
like Mozart treated his symphonies. You're the conductor, and that flesh in front of you is your instruments. So slam her thighs together like they're cymbals and fucking tongue punch that pussy like it's the percussions. An orchestral performance is amazing.
real.
So I watched this whole episode, and this guy tries
for
his
real,
best to
gang.
be some kind of emotionally deep and profound intellectual throughout it. So as he's talking about eating pussy, it almost sounds like an ASPCA commercial where he's making it like so heart-wrenching, like it's weighing on him heavily, like taxing his psyche, thinking about all of the pussy gone uneaten. So he's like, I half expected him to be pitching a tent there with the way he was getting into it. Like I felt like he was starting to get hard.
All right,
Girls
Charlie.
tell me that they'll say, yeah, my ex would go down on me, but be no more than 15 seconds until he would just come up and then start
Yeah.
inserting into me. It's like, okay, well, you're not going to get anything done in 15 seconds. I'm sorry. I don't care how good you are. You're not.
Yeah, bro. You comp, bro. You comp. You tough, bro. Coming from a comp, coming from the, hey, bro, you tough, bro. Let me know how it should be done then.
Yeah.
Things take time, especially when you're working with such a beautifully intricately designed, like, I love.
I mean, I could get behind what he's saying. Pause. Yo, pause. Nigga, pause. But, like, it's like, I mean, not pause. I mean, I'm talking about nigga, come on now. Let's be real. But, my nigga, can you come on? Beautifully, intricately designed. So you want niggas to do more oral sex? That's what you want? That's a reach, bro.
Love it.
Reach is
Yeah,
understatement.
you can see the butterflies getting his tummy as he gets the joy of
I'm about to
talking
say,
so
what the
passionately
fuck?
about something he clearly loves so much. Vagina. Oh, yeah. He's getting, like, the chills going over it. It feels like he's just pretending. It's so over the top. It just feels forced and fake. It honestly
I
just
thought he
seems
was
like
trolling.
he's making an audition
trolling.
tape
I thought
to
he was
find a
trolling.
girlfriend in the comment section on TikTok. It reminds me of, like, when people around you are talking about something that you don't really know about, but you don't want to feel excluded and be looked at like a weirdo, so you just kind of pretend like, oh yeah, Severance, of course I've seen it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Stop me if I'm just, blabbering on, but I could go on and on for hours about this show. Like, the writing is watertight, and the cinematography is some of the best I've ever seen. Like, and that episode you're talking about, I was stunned. I was actually stunned. Meanwhile, I haven't started Severance yet.
Before the podcast started, I was ready with that question because Garrett was looking in the mirror over there and he was going, you know what I miss? I miss eating pussy. And I was like, save it for the podcast.
It's not real, bro.
So that's why he got so into it.
Like, I could feel my eyes dilate saying that too, because...
Slow down, Robert Frost. What do you mean you can feel your eyes dilate? He's trying to be polite and shit, but it just comes across so silly.
Nah, he's
Brother,
good,
you have
bro.
a problem.
Oh, God, he has a... No, thank you.
He said... stops and looks in the mirror to cry about how much he misses eating pussy. I think of all my maidens out there, the miladies that aren't having their box eaten by me, and I can't help but cry thinking about it. But they're not tears of sadness. They're tears of pity. I feel bad for all these women that don't sit on my face.
Peter knows I've been celibate for way too long now. I'm doing good.
I respect that.
Thank God, I was worried you weren't being strong about this. It sounds like you're doing really well, breaking down in front of a mirror, lamenting that you're not having a buffet of pussy. It sounds like you're hanging on there by a thread.
Yo, facts.
But I looked in the mirror over there for a second, and I was not doing good.
Yo.
Because I saw my eyes. And right when I saw my eyes, all I saw was just the act of... I see it again.
Yeah.
But the act of...
That doesn't even make any sense, nigga. You chatting, bro. You chatting, bro. Where's this clip going? Where is this clip going, my nigga?
Of eating pussy.
Oh my God, it's so sad.
All right,
it
Charlie,
really
bro,
is.
come
Like
on.
he's being a real trooper here. He's being so brave about it. Like, this is up there with Vietnam flashbacks. You can see the PTSD. So he just catches a glimpse of his eyes
get
in
a
the
platform,
mirror, and
get to talking about
the
nonsense,
world stands
bro.
still. And all he can think about, all he can picture in his head,
And
playing
look,
over and
low-key,
over like a movie.
I'm not talking about shit. I'm talking about niggas talking about nonsense.
He once ate, but does no
While
longer.
also trying to, sprinkle in.
What a cursed existence! Damn,
if you watch my
this
content,
forsaken
bro. I feel
world.
like by now you
Moving
know.
on. Have you ever been with a girl that has an IUD?
Yes.
I've spoken about this before, and and my little brother was like, "Can you feel it?" And I was like, "Absolutely, I felt it." All the comments were hating on me. You can't feel it. You can't reach in there, and I was like, "You can, you can." So then I did a little more research because I know I felt something, and apparently it's the string that's hanging down. You could feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to elaborate that you can feel an IUD. It's just the string that's kind of hanging down a little bit low.
Yo,
As he was going
bro,
through this exhilarating
I don't even want to
tale,
talk about this
I
shit.
thought it was going in such a different direction where
I don't even want to talk about this
So
shit.
the comments are clowning on me for my IUD take, so I did a little more research, and turns out they were right. I wasn't feeling the IUD. Instead, what I felt, I realized, was Garrett's penis coming in.
Alright, let's wrap this shit up and get on our day, bro. Let's wrap this shit
Through
up.
her butt, and our tips touched in the middle. Like, I thought that's where it was going with the way Garrett was reacting to it. That's the man really in touch with pussy eating and like his emotional chakras. That's Garrett.
But it hurts. It feels like a hard metal you're hitting. It's not very comfortable.
I find it pleasing in some shape or form, only because it's just...
An IUD you find pleasing?
Well, not pleasing, but it's a nice little surprise at the end.
He's a dog. He's a dog for what he just did.
At the end?
My fault. I didn't even peep.
An IUD you
This
find
nigga's
pleasing?
And like his emotional chakras. That's
Nigga
Garrett.
farming.
But it hurts. It feels like a hard metal you're hitting. It's not very comfortable.
I find it pleasing in some shape or form, only because it's just...
An IUD you find pleasing?
Well, not pleasing, but it's a nice little
Notice I haven't
surprise
said
at the
nothing
end.
about it. I don't know what that is.
At the end?
I'm about to
What are you
search it up.
talking about?
We're about 30 minutes deep into the podcast here, and now even the host, Peter, is starting to get like a little concerned and on edge.
Facts.
Like, Garrett, what the fuck? Like, he just outright calls him out on it. Because this has been his aura the entire show, where it just feels like he is trying to cater every single response to trying to make women go, ah. And he's just saying things that are just weird. So it'll just be like flicking the water bottle top.
It doesn't allow the...
Changed my life forever. I find serenity in having G-spot manipulations conducted by unlicensed chiropractors.
Nigga sounds like an anime villain.
Did you know that? It's because it allows me to find more peace within myself. Because I found, through walking this path of celibacy, a path not many would dare walk, but me being Garrett, the bravest man on this planet, I walk it while thinking of pussy day and night. And while the rain crashes upon my glowing skin, I think to myself, what's next? Where do we go from here? Where do we come from? What happens after we die? And these thoughts wash over me like a toilet bowl flush so much.
Oh, he's farming.
No.
Oh, he's farming.
Okay, so
This is so good. It's so good.
He's farming. I like
Wait,
farming.
For another day.
do you know what an IUD is? Or are you just saying shit?
I'm just saying shit. Yeah.
Wait, do you not know what an IUD is? There's no way you just went along with this conversation.
No, I know. No, I do know what it is.
What is it?
It's a fucking contraceptive that's up inside.
Okay, so why'd you just say it's a surprise at the end?
The end of the tunnel. Like, everything's going great, and then you just get a surprise. Just for being there.
Oh, motherfucker. I got the joke late.
Garrett, you're overheating right now. Tell those neurons to slow down because they are cooking too much. Like, you're not looking like a desirable mate. Like, your wife isn't in the comment section right now leaving her phone number. Right now, you're looking like a fool.
Would you wouldn't, I think I've asked you this, would you ever not sleep with a girl if she was on her period?
Ever not sleep with
Yeah,
her?
like, would you not sleep with a girl just because she's on her period?
Like, why is he... See, he's setting him up. Why is he asking that? Ask him the regular... Would you... Have you ever had... You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you said...
Would you be like...
He noticed.
No, I would never react like that.
How would you react?
I'd be excited about the situation, actually.
Pretty normal response. Oh, you're on your period? Yeah! It's go time! I love that he's like almost offended, like, no! I would absolutely not react with disgust. In fact, I would be elated. Like, that is... I am at my most jubilant when she is on her period. I see that, and I can't stop smiling. That is... It's the most special thing in the world, actually.
I've always
needs
been
to be
excited.
Why would you be excited?
Because I feel that...
Notice how he glances at the camera, bro?
I've always been excited.
Why would you be excited?
Because I feel...
Because, like, nigga, is this real? On some shit? Like, nigga, is this real? Are you good?
that specifically a woman's, like, perineal blood coming from...
Perineal, dude, what?
From that area.
What?
I need to find better things to do in my free time, bro. Let's get into that point, bro. Let's get into that point, gang. All right, what am I watching, gang?
Is that a word?
This video is going on the main channel.
Perineal is just the area right here.
Okay.
For all of us. So...
Niggas,
the blood
this nigga's literally the next Dexter.
coming from the cervix.
Yeah.
I truthfully believe that it has some divinity to it. I believe it has healing components to it.
I agree with that.
And not only...
Science also agrees with that. You remember the whole Fountain of Youth thing? Well, they found it inside some pussy. You see, the blood coming from the cervix, as Garrett is describing here, it is not only has divinity, it legitimately can act as a panacea, curing pretty much anything under the sun. You need only be an alpha in touch with his emotions like Garrett.
I can't, bro. I can't. I didn't even know bro.
Like, you need to be excited by the sight of it, and you should be, because it's a magic elixir, that blood. Now, as someone that doesn't have periods,
it's a magic elixir,
I can only
bro.
speculate on how great that must be, and how lucky you are to have such a powerful divinity pouring out from your orifices. And it's a drink fit for a king like Garrett.
Yo, I can't.
Is it a belief? It's just something that I love to entertain and be a part of.
Yeah, the dog.
I feel like there's such a connective thing that you get to share.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's how you create a soul tie.
It could be, and
it most definitely is a soul tie. I never stopped to think about it, but now it seems so obvious.
Seems traumatic. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, it's a soul tie. Yeah, it's in trauma. Nigga.
Soul tie. Period fucking. It takes two souls and does this. And then they digivolve into one soul that's tied now.
If it doesn't create a soul tie, it sure as hell creates a wonderful experience sexually.
If I can't get my sword a little bloody,
this nigga said digi-sex. What do you say?
And does this. And then they digivolve into one.
Oh.
So obvious. Absolutely, it's a soul tie. Period fucking. It takes two souls and does this.
Oh.
And then they digivolve into one soul that's tied now.
No, that's too
If it doesn't
funny,
create a soul
bro.
tie, it sure as hell creates a wonderful experience sexually.
If I can't get my sword a little bloody, I'm on a good night.
Dope. Words well spoken, bro. That was
nothing
profound.
to do with this, though, but...
If I can't get my sword a little bloody, not a good night.
Yeah!
Honestly, I think that's the most beautiful conclusion to such an emotionally charged episode of this podcast. Bro. I fucking loved that. Wow. Garrett, thanks so much for your service to vagina everywhere.
Yeah! I'm gonna come get it. No, it's not. I'm about to come right now.
A real gift. Like, I don't know what he's doing right now. Maybe he's sitting in a dimly lit room writing haikus, going over how much of a blessing it is to be able to even exist in a world that has pussy in it.
We don't white nigga know do nigga bad. Sneak, then I don't shit my head on shoot the piece. Like it all night, baby, please don't roll my piece. This week go 200, big ass, big no peas. Make it big, sing like Alicia Keys. You want that